hello. I don't know if you could tell, but it says hello. I was told by my only friend that I should do YouTube videos. Apparently she thinks that I have a very charismatic personality. I don't. But she thinks so. Because like I'm funny when I talk to other people, but I'm very awkward by myself. Anyway, so I have anxiety. Now, I guess just from like looking at my looking at my mannerisms, you could probably tell that I'm very anxious usually. And I think it's just important to probably share, your experiences and how to get out of them, or in my case, how to isolate yourself for 10 months. So, I haven't had much very meaningful social interaction in about 10 months. And honestly, it makes you learn a lot about yourself. How long you can go without eating food. How long you can go without bathing yourself. How long you can go without sleep until you start desperately needing energy drinks to fill that void in your heart. Just kidding. But there are a few things that have been helping me a lot, and I guess I'm gonna share that with y'all. Whoever is wasting their time watching me right now, thanks. Shit, is the audio even... Okay, the audio is working, so I'm not a dumb bitch. Usually. Now, isolating yourself isn't usually what you're supposed to do when you're dealing with BDP, which is what I've been recently diagnosed with. It is borderline personality disorder. Now, it is a form of depression, and I also have extreme social anxiety. It's just slowly, it's been getting worse and worse. Both my depression and my anxiety. But mainly my anxiety, when it comes to speaking, being around people, things like that. Things that you could do is play video games. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft for some fucking reason. I'm 18, but boy oh boy, I got an amazing Minecraft world, let me tell you what. I've been writing stories, write journals, things like that, let your emotions out, talk to someone. Obviously, I have to leave the house every once in a while to go to my therapist. But even just being able to share emotions and how you feel and pent-up things that you have with yourself is very useful, and it is a very useful and helpful skill, and I think everyone should, implement that in their life, even if they don't have anxiety or depression or any of that kind of stuff, because it's really a weight off your shoulders when you can really talk to someone you can trust. And it's always important that you are the person that you can trust, you yourself. Oh shit, the camera shakes when I shake. Oh shit. What was I talking about? Try to keep up hobbies. I know depression makes it hard for you to be passionate about things, but kind of schedule it for yourself. Be like, hey, 1 p.m., instead of just crying yourself to sleep way too early in the day, try and maybe doodle a little. Don't force yourself to do grand, crazy things like paint a mural or anything like that, but just small things. Find something that you really like and then use it as the best tool to keep yourself going, because it can be hard being separated from people for a while. Obviously I still have my family members that visit every once in a while, but being alone doesn't necessarily have to be lonely. But when what all you ever do is hurt yourself, it doesn't even have to be physical. it could just be a mental abuse, you know, telling yourself, you know what, you deserve this, you don't deserve happiness, things like that will debilitate you more, and you shouldn't allow yourself to go through that, you know. It's hard to accept those things, and I'm fully aware it's hard, but you don't necessarily need others. Of course, it's always important to be social, but I think what you need more than anything else is to find yourself, because if you don't love yourself first, or treat yourself the way you need to be treated, then you have no basis on how others should treat you. Feelings review. So, I hope to all of you that you find a passion and find the strength to love yourself, because that is probably the hardest thing to do. For many people, it comes naturally out of pride or selfishness or anything like that. But for some, it is probably the most difficult step in life, but it is the most meaningful and the most important step. And once you love yourself, everything becomes less of a chore. And I hope that I can get to that point, you know? I hope that I can get to a point where I can find happiness. I hope I can find happiness in just small things, you know? It's baby steps. And maybe, truly, this video isn't for anyone else. It's just a video diary for myself. But either way, I smiled for a little bit. I guess that's character development. I hope that you live to see the day where you can feel genuine happiness. And I hope that for me too.